Chapter 97 is going to be fire. So grab your popcorn and sit tight. Let's begin. The leader just looks at his crew and gives the order to completely seal off the mountain. He tells his main subordinate to get everything ready, and the guy just readily agrees. He already took their money, so he figures he naturally has to deal with their problems. Like, that's literally just what he's paid to do. They don't waste any time. The group immediately activates the mountain sealing array, and this massive golden light completely covers the entire mountain. Inside the mountain moving sect, the members instantly feel that something is off. But honestly, their attention is totally distracted by Xiaoqiu because they're all wondering why the sect leader hasn't just kicked him out yet. They decide to let him hang around just a little bit longer. At the end of the day, they are still sect brothers, you know? They actually feel pretty bad for Xiaoqiu, but they know they don't have a choice since it was a direct order from the master. But then they finally look up and notice the array glowing in the sky. It hits them all at once. Someone just breached their mountain. They start panicking and hurry to notify the master, but one of the Secret Alliance members spots the guy trying to use a communication jade talisman. It's Yin. She intercepts and cuts the talisman right out of the air before taking the mountain-moving sect disciple completely hostage. She coldly orders him to tell her his name. The guy, totally terrified, stutters out that his name is Fong Yu, and without even blinking, Yin just takes his head off. She casually mentions that she'll make sure to remember his name. The leader looks over and scolds her a bit, saying, asking for someone's name right before you finish them is a really bad habit, right? But Yin actually argues back. She points out that the guy had guarded this mountain for 10 straight years, so he at least deserved to be remembered by his actual name. Right after that, they spot two other sect members trying to make a run for it. The leader just shakes his head, saying that as long as the mountain sealing array is active, nobody is getting out. Plus, with Xiang Fei standing right there, they definitely aren't getting away. And yeah, Xiang Fei just ruthlessly cuts them down to pieces. Honestly, the rest of the Secret Alliance members are actually super disappointed by how few enemies are currently on the mountain. They joke that Xiang Fei could probably just delete the whole sect all by himself. Meanwhile, Ku Xuan the monk is just standing in the back, continuously praying for the enemies to be reborn in the Pure Land and attain great liberation. It's kind of wild. Then you have Zheng Tai, who is just completely over it. He tells the rest of them to shut up and stop their babbling. Seeing that the Grand Sect Protection Array is literally the only thing left in their way, he just uses his Savage Charge skill and slams right into it to completely destroy it. The entire ground starts to violently rumble. All the people inside are stumbling around, wondering if they're getting hit by a massive earthquake. But the senior members know better. They realize that someone just brute forced their way straight through the sect's main protection array. They are absolutely stunned, wondering who on earth would actually dare to intrude upon the mountain-moving sect. Just then, Shu Qingfeng steps up and loudly declares that it was him. He announces that he is leading the Chu Alliance, and they are the ones doing this. The mountain-moving sect members immediately recognize the guy. He's the former divine Taoist of the Directorate of Celestial Observance. We're talking about a massive wanted criminal with a 300,000 spirit stone bounty on his head. And look at the squad he brought with him. Zhang Tai, known as the Demon Man, Yin, the silver-haired demoness, Ku Xuan, the demon monk, and Zhang Fei, the little overlord. Literally a whole roster of rebels and traitors. These guys are major fugitives, like the most wanted people in the entire Great Qin Empire. Shu Qingfang shouts at the sect, accusing them of colluding with foreign enemies and plotting straight-up treason. He tells them their crimes are completely unforgivable, and that today the Chu Alliance is going to carry out heaven's justice by wiping out all the Qin lapdogs. Then he just casts this insane wide area spell that forces everyone caught in it to experience this overwhelming, extreme guilt. It leaves the entire sect completely confused and incapacitated on the ground. But right then, another voice echoes out, just totally scoffing at the idea of a band of outlaws trying to dish out heaven's justice. It's the mountain-moving sect leader, Shiyazi. He arrives on the scene and effortlessly disperses Shu Qingfang's guilt spell. All of the sect members instantly snap back to normal, looking up at Shiyazi in relief. They quickly inform him that Shu Qingfeng has completely sealed off the sect with a giant array, meaning they are totally cut off and unable to call for any outside help. Shiyazi doesn't even flinch. He just declares that they are going to fight. He asks how a few random bandits could ever dare to think they could actually destroy the mountain moving sect. He admits he never imagined this calamity would arrive so quickly, but since it has, they are going to fight to the absolute death to defend their mountain. And to prove he isn't messing around, Shiazi literally starts burning his inner core, which actually restores his youth right there on the spot. He's getting fully prepped to throw down, telling all the sect members to follow his lead and defeat the enemy. Shu Qingfeng just laughs at him. He tells Shiazi that he's a total fool for trying to put on this little show of courage, especially since the sect already knelt at the feet of the Qin army. He promises that today he's going to make Shiazi kneel again, and he starts casting another heavy spell. But Shiazi's like, shut up. He instantly breaks Shu's spell by using a technique called the mountain subduing roar, and he doesn't stop there. He follows it up with a mountain embracing seal, literally bringing an entire physical mountain crashing down right on top of Shu Qingfeng. Shu is caught off guard for a second, questioning if this crazy old man is actually trying to destroy his own sect just to take him out, but he recovers quickly. He just shatters the mountain right above his head, taunting Shiazi, wanting to see exactly how long the guy can keep his golden core burning at this rate. Meanwhile, down on the main sect grounds, the rest of the Chu Alliance is just running completely rampant, taking out everyone in sight. Zhang Tai turns to the others and tells them to push inside, saying he's going to handle the front line entirely by himself. One of the sect elders sees this and immediately begins burning his own life force straight to the core just to try and stop Zhang Tai, but Zhang Tai just mocks the poor guy. He asks the elder if he seriously thinks that forming a weak false core is going to let him stand toe-to-toe against someone who has actually reached true core formation. He even offers to grant the elder a last wish if he has one. The elder ignores the trash talk and covers his body in a heavy earth shield and thick earth armor. He knows he probably can't defeat this guy solo, but that doesn't mean the mountain moving sect is out of options. So, he goes all out and activates the Sect Guardian Array, summoning a massive Tier 3 array spirit known as the Stone Taoist. Zhang Tai is actually a little surprised to see the Stone Taoist pop up, but he just smirks, asking the elder if he really thinks a mere Tier 3 spirit is going to be enough to stop him. Without hesitating, Zhang Tai pops his Demonic Frenzy skill. His body instantly becomes completely gigantic, which completely shocks the elder, who had no idea Zhang Tai's mad demon art had reached such an insane level. The Stone Taoist and Zhang Tai clash, trading massive heavy blows. Zhang Tai is actually kind of impressed that the spirit didn't just instantly shatter from his first punch, but as they fight, he notices a piece of the spirit chip and fall off, and he suddenly realizes what's really going on. The actual soul of Wu Yao, the legendary patriarch of the mountain moving sect, is literally bound to the array spirit. Realizing this, Zhang Tai just laughs. He calls the entire mountain moving sect utterly pathetic, mocking them for the fact that even after all these years, they still have to rely on a dead guy's ghost to protect their home.